Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to another live stream. Really looking forward to this live stream. I'm looking forward to teaching today. I'm excited about sharing this and just passing on what I've learned and what's got me really good results. And also, I always forget what's got guys results all around the world. And some of the things I'm gonna be going through today, and I've made a note so I didn't forget because some vital things I didn't want to leave out. Because usually I just do the talk, sorry, off the top of my head. But today specifically, I've made notes so everyone can get the information and go and practice it. So I just want to say thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the YouTube channel. Thanks for supporting me. Thanks for supporting the vision. And also as well to the critics as well. Thanks for criticizing me. And because without criticism, it wouldn't be possible to help other people. People are always going to have their opinion. This is something that we have to accept in life if we want to be successful and we want to face our fears and we want to be ourselves and we want to help other people and we want to I'm using words here, but everyone kind of knows deep down what it is they want to do and who they want to be. So not everyone's going to like you when you're successful and you're being brave and you're speaking up and you're making videos, you're doing talks, you're living an amazing life and you're continuously trying to live a better life and help other people. But I don't really focus on that because a lot of people will like you, they will appreciate you, and you'll make friends of so many interesting people that you just get along with. So I'm going to tell you about also as well. I'm excited about a free event that I've got coming up in London in about 3 weeks' time because a lot of you are asking me, am I going to create any events in London where you can meet me in person and meet like-minded people. So I'll tell you about that towards the end. I'm going to go through I've devised like kind of like what's the word? I can't get the word. Please excuse me. Like almost like a step-by-step lifestyle here. And I've done all these things, and I want to share these with people. Now remember, I'm not telling you what to do, but if you're asking me what to do, then I'm going to tell you what to do. So it's for anyone. The teaching's for anyone who's open. So in today's live stream, I'm going to be teaching you how to build your confidence with women, because that's the main reason why men write to me and have always come to me for coaching and have come onto my YouTube videos and come to the live stream because they're lacking confidence with women, and that's affecting their happiness and their well-being. But what I'm mainly going to focus on in this live stream, which contradictory, will help you to build confidence with women. I'm going to focus on changing your lifestyle. This is something that I realized about myself many years ago, and I realized this about students or clients that I've mentored from all around the world, and just people in general. A lot of people are not happy with themselves and their life because they don't have a good lifestyle, and they don't realize that every single day unconsciously they are creating a negative lifestyle themselves, and they're around other people that are also doing it. So you can change this if you want to. And I've done this loads of times. I've done it in all different areas, and I'm continuing to do it. So why is your lifestyle important? What's that got to do with being attractive to women? What's that got to do with enjoying your own life? Well, when I started to experience living a negative lifestyle, and if you know my story, you'll know that I lived it to the fullest extreme of negativity. So the sort of lifestyle that I lived about 10 years ago was a very violent life, a life of crime, obviously kind of petty crime, but still crime, a life of violence. I was always getting into fights when I was going out in nightclubs, and I was recreationally using drugs. So drugs, crime, violence, and I was regularly visiting escorts. I don't really like the word prostitute. It sounds a bit demeaning to women, but so that was and I didn't have a purpose in life, and I wasn't. I was a good person deep down. I had a good heart. I was very good to like family members and people that were close to me. But to people that I didn't know, I wasn't a nice person because I got damaged when I was younger. I got bullied at school. I got bullied around my area and stuff like that. So I'm not going to go heavy into that because I don't feel inspired in this live stream to go deep into my past and things that happened. I've already spoken about that. You know, it's all over my YouTube channel. My whole story's there. All of you probably know that. But I'm just illustrating. I know what it's like to live a negative life. I've lived it. Now, having got out of that, now living a positive life, not violence, not crime. I don't take drugs. Um, I don't drink alcohol that much. But again, I'm not judging people who use drugs. But I'm just making a point of saying I don't live a perfect life, but I live a very good life and a quite clean life. I don't watch pornography, and I don't visit escorts like I used to. I don't need to. So, with that said, it's made me realize how much it affects your self-esteem, how you feel about yourself, and your confidence. So, you can also ask me questions as well, but try and keep your questions relevant to the topic of today. Thanks for coming on the live stream, Jeremy. I appreciate it. Paulius, Mr. Fallout, and you got a long name there, so I'll just say you said great content, Johnny. Thanks. So I can't really say how often I drink. It's very infrequent. I wouldn't even say I drink once a week. It's less than that. It might even be once a month, and sometimes maybe twice a month. But and there's nothing wrong with having a drink here and there. I think as long as you don't abuse it, it's not a problem. Which for me it isn't. Okay, so by the way, I've wrote this out and it's in no order. So I may go back and forward onto different things. I'm not going to go into that, Sam. I'm not going to go into gossip and celebrities. I'm not interested in talking about that today, but I appreciate your question. I'm going to stick to passing on the teaching today. It's a really positive teaching. And what I want to make a point of saying is I can't force any of you to do this. I can inspire you, I can motivate you. All I can do is share the honest truth of my experience, the results that I've got and I'm getting, and that I've got for hundreds of clients that have done my 6 weeks program, weekend confidence program, Skype program, and even people that haven't done paid programs who've just come to free talks or just watched the free live streams or the free YouTube videos. And also friends as well that do this, and also my mentors, but I've personally been doing this myself. So, okay, so you guys want to build your confidence with women, right? So obviously, you know, the most direct way to do that is by going out and practicing speaking to women. The more you speak to women, the less anxiety and shyness you're going to experience, and the more confident you're going to become. But that isn't the only way, and that works to a certain extent, but it won't last like forever. The lifestyle changes is long lasting, and it makes you really confident in yourself, and it sort of hits every single angle. So today we've got fitness, health and fitness. That's lifestyle, right? We've got quitting your negative addictions. So things like porn. Porn is the main one. I think most of of you who follow me have porn addictions, or you write to me, and I can't speak for all of you. So I don't want to offend anyone, but I'm just being honest here. We want to get to the truth. We want to get you confident. Obviously, I've watched porn myself in the past, so I'm not coming on here, claiming to be a saint, but it's something that I've personally given up through finding happiness in my life. So we're going to cover lifestyle training, then we're going to addictions, and then who you spend your time with, quality of people, whether it's people that are positive, whether it's people that you actually like and you get along with. That's really important. And we're going to talk about the way that you treat people, because this is part of a lifestyle. A lot of men, they don't realize this. Well, maybe they do subconsciously, and I didn't years ago. a lot of guys who follow me, and even people that I mentor, they're really frustrated that they're not getting results with women. But what they don't realize is they're not treating people well, because they're angry, they have jealousy in them, they have frustration, they're not happy in their job, they're not happy in their life. And for that reason, they're taken out on other people. Might even be treating the family not very well, friends, because of jealousy and anger. So it's really important, this. And like I said, I'm still a work in progress, but not being arrogant or big-headed, I have achieved a lot of success in my life. So I think it's important that you do listen to someone like me, and that's why you're on the live stream, who's come from right from the bottom in that sense, in society's eyes. So be kind to people, help them when they ask for help. I'm going to go into that, explain that. Then we've got the main, like, right at the end, which is, what is your purpose in life? I'm asking you the question because I know what my purpose in life is. My purpose in life is to help people, and I'm doing that. I've been doing that for almost a decade. And within that, there's a lot of amazing things, but we'll go into that in a second. So part of lifestyle changes is, what is your purpose? And then we've got your responsibility that you need to do, that you can't blame other people for, or, because it ain't gonna help. And it's about you facing your fears. I believe as a man, even for women, but especially guys, we have a personal responsibility not to blame our parents or our school teachers or our society. Even though I know we do that sometimes, I've done it in the past, it won't change anything. You've got to get in front of your fears. You've got to do it. You've got to pluck the courage up. So we'll talk about that. And then there's a thing I've noted down here. It's called, your self-belief will only change when you face your fears, because a lot of you don't believe in yourself. A lot of people today don't believe in themselves, and they think they can just believe in themselves by just saying, I believe in myself. And I know affirmations are quite powerful, what we say, but I found it to be untrue, to be honest, in my experience. I found self-belief only changes through experience, through getting results, and through facing fears, and through doing difficult things. That's what changes your self-belief. So we're going to talk about that. Then I've wrote down here, mind, body, and soul connection. So all of the things I've spoken about, they all connect with one another. So throw your questions in. Okay, so listen, if anyone wants to get in contact with me about mentorship, then you can just email me. So here's my email. If you're interested in 2 hours. I can't promise you that I can work with you because I am busy, and I'm not working with anyone. I only really work with people that are very strict and got a good attitude and right to work with. But you can email me, and I'm happy to answer your question and see if I can help you. There's my email. Okay, so in no order, so don't worry, guys, about the order that I start, but we're going to start off with physical training. So I'm going to share with you what I've learned, and what I want to say, this is important to me, and I know you guys probably know it and sense it. It's very important that you guys know that I live what I teach. So what I'm talking about and telling you guys to do, I'm doing it right now in my life. If I wasn't doing it, I wouldn't be on the live stream now. I wouldn't lie to myself, and I wouldn't lie to you guys. It would be no point. It'd be like me saying, you should go out and treat people really good, and I'm treating people bad, or me saying, you guys need to get into the gym and get fit, and I'm overweight and not working out. And that's why I've been uploading my boxing videos. And if you guys saw it on the channel, me hitting the pads, that's not my whole session, that's just the pad work. And I've uploaded a new one on my Facebook page. Now, I do it for a few reasons. One reason I do it because I love making videos. It's my passion. It's part of my purpose. And I also like inspiring people, but I like putting out demonstrations so people can see the proof. So they will have no doubt that I do it. Because, it's easy for someone to come onto YouTube or a live stream and start claiming that they're successful and they're doing this and that and telling you to do it. But then sometimes they're not doing it in their own life. And then, that's just not honest. There's no point of that, right? So I demonstrate pretty much most of these things. I mean, I haven't got a video of me yet of swimming, but I've been swimming for months. And that's just been because it's been more difficult to film in swimming centres and stuff like that. But I'm sure I will do that at some point. But I've showed boxing. You've seen my infield videos approaching women. You guys have seen me teaching students. So that's why I do it, to inspire people, because people get a lot more inspired when they see you doing it, way more than writing a book. That's just how human beings are. That's what I've learned about people, and I'm like that too. When I'm watching someone on London Real or Joe Rogan or podcast shows, I want to see that they're living it in their life. Also, I'm not going to trust them. I'm not going to listen to what they say. It's not going to hold any weight. So when I see that they're doing it, I see they've got good results, I will listen to them and learn from them. Okay, so lifestyle. A lot of guys are in very bad shape. Now, what I mean by this, I'm not just talking about not having a six pack. I'm not specifically on about that, but they're not fit, they're not healthy. They don't look good because they don't live good. They eat bad food, too much alcohol, and they're not fit and they don't train. So for me, boxing is life changing, and you don't need to be a boxer. You don't need to fight, but the training of boxing, the discipline, the hitting the punch bag, hitting the pads, shadow boxing, the movement of boxing, it teaches you about self-respect. There's no bullshit in it. If you live in London, you should go to a local London boxing club. They're always nice people. There's no ego in these places. Generally, teaches you about respect, discipline. It builds your confidence, and it gets you in fantastic shape, physically, mentally, emotionally, mind, body, and soul. It's so good for your mental health. So if you're not taking part in any fitness or activities at all, of course you're going to have a lot of social anxiety. Of course you're going to have a bad mental health. Of course you're not going to feel relaxed around women because your mind is wandering everywhere. You're going to have depression. You're going to suffer with loneliness. And this is when I started getting inspired to train. I mean, I did it years ago and I stopped for years. So it's so important, guys. And you don't have to do all the things I'm doing. You can do one of the many. So you can do boxing training, and it's really cheap at a local gym. £5, you'll get a workout. It's amazing. And then you can go at your own pace. You can do skipping. You can do pad work. You can do the running, the hitting the bag. It connects you. It's hard to put into words. It gets out all that aggression, all that frustration, and it builds tremendous confidence. Real confidence, not fake confidence. So boxing will make you feel good and make you lose weight. It'll give you a flat stomach. It'll tone you up. It will get you fitter. It will give you strength. It will improve your posture. And of course, when you're going up to talk to women, if you've been working out, you're going to have a better posture. You're going to stand straight. And when you feel confident, it projects into everything. So boxing is a fantastic lifestyle, and you'll meet nice people. You'll probably make good friends at a boxing gym. Women generally tend to like boxers or people that train boxing. So you don't need to be a boxer. You don't need to fight. You could do the sparring, and if you are good at it, you could get. You never know. You might be a champion. Who knows? But I've been doing the boxing lifestyle for many years, and it changes your life, and it makes you a stronger person. Teaches you how to manage fear. And it affects every aspect of your life in a positive way, and it reduces depression, anxiety. And if you're doing boxing regularly, you will be less inclined to go onto pornography. Guys go onto porn because they've got loads of energy. They're frustrated sexually. They're lonely. They're sad. They're depressed. They're paranoid. All these different emotions. So porn is a way of getting a little bit of relief, but it doesn't last. It's not right. Boxing will. You do it. I've done a gym session yesterday, boxing 2 hours, and I've just uploaded the new video of me hitting pads. I'm sharp. You see the proof how much fitter I'm getting. I'm doing that for myself foremost, not to impress women, not to impress other people, because I love it. Secondly, I'm doing it to inspire men who've got mental health challenges, who suffer with anxiety, and who want to improve their confidence and change their life. That's what my bigger message is about. So try it. I'm not going to say any more now. I've said enough. Now we've got weight training. I love weight training. I prefer boxing, but I love weight training. I did bodybuilding when I was younger. I studied Arnold Schwarzenegger. I learned from some of his stuff. I learned from Dorian Yates. I learned from Bruce Lee. I read the magazines, but I've done years of weight training. So, doing things, and again, you've got such a big choice. I'm not going to go into every exercise because I'm not a personal trainer, but I know my way around the gym. Just get into a gym and start lifting weights. You don't need to be a pro bodybuilder. That's the problem with a lot of people today. It's like everyone wants to be perfect before starting something. Just get started. So, and I know a lot of you are going to say, how many times a week? It doesn't, just do it once a week to start with. Train boxing once a week or lift weights once a week. If you do it once a week, that's 4 times a month. Work it out. That starts adding up. Weight training tones you up, gets you stronger. Again, mentally makes you feel better. When you come out of a workout, if you do an hour workout, a good workout, heavy weights or even medium weights or light weights, when you come out after, you feel good about yourself. You're not so angry or frustrated. You feel good and you feel better around people. So all of the physical things, they help you to speak better socially. That's why my speaking has got even better, because of the way I've been living. So you've got weight training. The next one, which I fell in love with, and I was told before to do this, and I didn't do it for years because I had a fear of it. Now I've overcome it. Swimming. I just come back from swimming today. I'm swimming like 3 times a week. I'm swimming, I'm boxing, I'm weight training. Swimming is so good for reducing stress and anxiety. And there's a million other benefits. Your skin gets better when you're in the water. Then you do the sauna, showering, hygiene. All these things make a difference, and you look physically better when you do these things. And swimming is really good for again, because a lot of guys, when they go out swimming, they're tense, they're stressed, they're anxious. Swimming relaxes the shoulders, back, everything, and it gets you in good shape, and it gets the mind steady, calm. So and then all these things add to mind, body, soul connection. Because as men, when we don't feel connected, that's when we don't feel confident. So you've got boxing training, weight training, swimming, and I could add a few more in there. You could do long distance running, sprints, but these are the 3 that I'm personally doing. So you can copy me too. You can do the same as me. Get it in, and the quicker you do it, don't wait to get qualified. Don't wait until you're skillful at boxing. Don't wait until you're a good swimmer. I always start things when I'm not good at them. I start from scratch, and then I get good through doing it. It's all about taking action in this video. I'm not interested in theory, not the theory of boxing, not the theory of swimming and weight training. Do it. Lift the weights. And if you're so concerned, get a mentor. There's boxing trainers down the gym. You can get a personal trainer, weight trainer. You can get a swimming instructor if you want to go the extra mile. Same with dating coaching. If you're struggling so bad with women, then get a dating coach, get a mentor, take a program. So it's really important to invest in yourself, because the money that you spend on alcohol, drugs, and whatever, porn or escorts or gambling, that money's destroying spiritually, mentally, emotionally. Put that money into something good, and you'll make more money back when you invest in a coach who's good, who's going to help you to improve your confidence and get you dating the right women, living a better life. You're going to make money because you feel better. So that's only smart people think like that. But most people, unfortunately, they're very, very greedy and mean. They're very in scarcity. They don't want to spend any money, and they wonder why they don't make any money. You have to give what you want to get back. This is a law I've learned here. So, same with what I do. I give massive value. I do these live streams for free. It attracts a lot of goodness into my life. I build a lot of confidence. I'm always giving, and giving from an honest place, a passionate place. So giving is very important, very important. And most guys, I know it, in that place of insecurity, all they're thinking about is themselves. What can I get? What can I get from the girl? I want to get sex. I want a number. I want people. I want always wanting. And I understand that because we're human and we have needs, and it's natural. But if you want to be a better person, you need to start thinking about what can you give to people, because everyone's got value to give. And it isn't always about money or food or material things. It's about actually giving your kindness and your time and helping someone out if you can help them. So these are virtues that I live by and I'll die by, and they're powerful. So change your mindset, guys, to give in more, and then you're going to get women are going to be more attracted to you. People in general will like you more, and you're going to, most importantly, everything I'm saying is about you building a better relationship with yourself. You're going to like yourself more. So I've gone into all the reasons, and also having a routine. When you've got a routine in your life, you're happier, and you don't have to be rigid. Everything I'm saying can be balanced, so I'm not going to lose my mind if I miss a gym session. I'll just make up for it and go the next day. Same with speaking to women. If you miss a day when you don't get out and speak, don't lose your mind over it, or it's not the end of the world. You just make up for it the next day. I'm telling you, even if you guys just done this bit, if you just done the boxing bit, it's going to change your life. That's why I put the videos out. If you did some swimming, because it's going to make you realize how awesome your life could be and how positive you can be. So you've got that, and then we've got quit addictions. You know what? I'm not going to go heavy into that. I'm not. For some reason, I don't feel inspired to go into. I'm just going to say, you guys are smart. You know what's bad for you. You know porn's bad for you. Yeah, of course, recreational drinking can be fine. A couple of glasses of wine with a friend, partner, colleagues, clients, girlfriend, date, nothing wrong with that. Or a couple of cocktails or a couple of beers here and there, or going out having a night out. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm a human being too. But if you're abusing it, you don't need me to tell you that. So I'm not going to go into whole addiction counseling. That's not really my area. I just touch on it. But what I'm saying is, if you get your lifestyle better, you naturally just won't be inspired to take drugs because you're getting such a high from the boxing. The boxing gives me such a high. I don't need to do drugs to get that feeling good and that happiness. The boxing gives me that. The swimming gives me that. The weight training, teaching gives me that, and going out speaking to women also gives me that. So this is important. That's great that you lift weights 6 times. So this is good. Some of you are already doing this, and I kind of figured that some of you would be doing it, but that's okay because if you're already doing it, it's great. You'll learn from other things I'm going to say. Absolutely, just do it. Talk is cheap. Right. So now, okay. So what else have I gone into? Oh yes, sorry. This is really important. We're going to go into friendships and social interactions. This is so important. The people that you spend time with. Okay. So just reading the question here as we're going. Hi Johnny, I had my session today, London, 5 hours walking the streets. That's good. You're putting in the work. You're doing great. Unfruitful though. Should I only tease and flirt? If it works, it's way into the conversation. If you know what I mean. Let's just get that question again. That's gone over my head a bit. I think we should mix it up. I know what you mean, because teasing and flirting it is nice when it's very important when you're talking to women to flirt and to tease, but you don't need to always do it. You need to judge it on each individual approach and conversation, because some women, they don't like it when you tease too much. It makes them uncomfortable. They might be shy. Other women love it, and it depends on the mood that you're in and how you calibrate. That's the best answer I can give you right now. But the fact that you've gone out for 5 hours, I think that's fantastic. That level of commitment is great. That shows me that you've got discipline. Even if you don't get the result you want, it will come. You're doing the work. I admire that, and that's what I'm trying to encourage the rest of the guys on here to do. So that's really good. Right. Any more questions on what I've said? Fire ahead. If anyone doesn't understand anything, please ask me. I'm happy to explain it again. But I cannot stress to you how life-changing boxing is, and weight training and swimming. And I know that a lot of people know this, but you can't know it by going, yeah, I know, you have to do it. And I love it. It's not even like, I don't even think, oh, I don't want to go gym. I can't wait to go. I'm going gym tomorrow again. I'm hitting the weights. And also, of course, it's important to have rest, which I do have days where you don't want to burn out, but you need to work hard. It's a protein shake, by the way. Of course, no, I don't do boxing every day. I don't do like everything. I don't do anything any day anymore. I don't speak to women every day. That wouldn't be healthy. That's not right for me where I'm at. I don't do boxing every day. I don't do weight several times a week. So I can, because I do many things. So that's what I'm trying to say. Is you have a fun look. when you've got a lot of things you're doing in your life, you're happy. So look, I'll give you an example of my lifestyle. I go boxing once a week. I do weight training twice a week. I do swimming 3 to 4 times a week. I meet with really close friends once a week, sometimes twice a week. I meet with my family once a week. I date once a week. I go out and do some, speaking to women. I teach. I'm starting to teach. Going to start teaching more regularly now. So I have a lot of things going on. I go for walks. I've got a lot of things going in my life. It's not just I don't just go out and approach women. That's I used to do that years ago, and I'm always doing. I do live streams. Sometimes you guys see me do this every day. Sometimes I'll have a break. So it's like you're going with the flow. You're following what feels right, and eventually, spiritually, emotionally, you sense when is the time to go gym, when to have a rest. But you've got to get into it and start doing it, and it takes time. You do these gradually. Like I didn't get into straight away. I didn't just go boxing, weights, swimming, talking to women, quitting addiction. I did them gradually. So I started off with one thing, got the benefits and the confidence from that, and then the energy, and then went to the next. So that's why I give you guys a lot of things that you can do, because some of you might already be doing boxing or weights, but you might not be doing swimming. And swimming you might just take to the swimming. I love it. And everything facilitates everything. As I'm getting more better at swimming, it's making my boxing sharper, I'm moving quicker, and then I'm weight training better, I'm communicating better. So it's all personal development, and this is the real way. You can only develop by doing practical things, not reading about it. Who you spend your time with is really important. Most people spend time with people that they don't really like, and most people spend time with very negative people that are not supportive and couldn't care about them. And people spend time with people that don't believe in them, and people spend time with people that they don't really connect with. Because at some level, people have got low self-esteem. They think that they don't deserve to be loved, and don't deserve to be in good relationships with people. And I did all this in my past, and I didn't realize it. As I started to develop, I started to realize, no, I am worthy of having good relationships, and I'm going to turn down any negativity or abusive relationships. So doing the boxing will give you more stronger personal boundaries. You'll respect people more. You'll be a kinder person. You won't take any nonsense from people. You won't put up with negative, abusive relationships. And this is when you start really developing. And you're able to, the better you are, the more you can be better to people and society. So I would really have a look in your life and just be brutally honest. So who are you hanging about with? Do you like them? Are they a positive effect on you? How are you treating them? And if the answer is they're negative, then you need to get them out of your life and need to make friends with positive people. But you've got to make those. This is all about personal responsibility. You've got to do that work on yourself. My answer to your question, Les Boss, is both. I can sense you should go for the number when you feel the connection with the girl and you like her and you want to ask her out. You should follow your heart and you should face that fear. Even if you sense you could say no and you might get rejected, you've got to get rejected. You've got to get rejected in this game to succeed. But also, on another hand, you shouldn't put massive amounts of pressure and then you beat yourself up and then you end up not enjoying the day because you put this pressure that I have to get a number. So it's a two-part answer. You should always go for the number when it feels right. And you've got that, your heart, you feel good, but you should equally not put pressure. But you're very close. I sense you're just a movement away from breaking through and getting the better results, because I can see and feel from each live stream your attitude has gotten better. You're more open. You're asking me for help, which is good, and you're doing the work. You're going out and practicing. So you're succeeding right now. Your results of women are just pending. The check's pending in the bank, hasn't cleared yet, but the money's coming. And the women are coming for you. The results are coming for you, providing you keep doing the work and you keep. You're getting my mentorship. I'm going to mentor you for as long as you need mentorship. And once you don't need me and you've got the results, of course, you're your own man, you're free, and that makes me feel really good. But I'm actually proud of you. I genuinely am. I really respect what you're doing and the fact that you're going out and you're being brave. You can't really ask for any more than that. So I just want to make a point of adding this, guys. Yeah, and I really mean this. It's okay to fail. We all fail. Johnny Berba fails too, and I get frightened, and I do. I fail. I fail all the time, but I try my best, and I'm not scared to fail. I get in front of these fears. I take risks. So I can't stress enough how failure changed my life, because it's only through going through the failures that you learn, you get more tough, and then you get the success. And it's no different with women or anything else. So I'm really happy. I feel like all of these live streams I've done and all of the contribution you guys have added, they've not been in vain. It hasn't been for nothing. You're all growing. All of you are growing. You're all getting more confident. And the comments, there's more positivity in the comments, because before there was a lot of natural negativity and moaning and anger and stuff. And I expect that we have to work through these things. And you guys have you've given me more confidence. So I'm giving to you, you're giving back. So stick with it. And of course, I want to stress within all these lifestyle, it's still very important that you do what Lesbos is doing and what I've done for 13 years, and I still do. I don't do it as much, but I still do it. I spoke to a few girls today. It is important that you speak to women, unless you have a wife and you're married and you're monogamous. If you choose that route, then I wouldn't advocate going out and cheating. That's something I just wouldn't. I don't think that ain't going to help anyone. But if you don't want to get married and you want to date and get experience, you've got to face your fears. And boxing will teach that. If you do boxing training, man, going up to a girl is piece of cake. In that respect, it gives you so much confidence. But then talking to women gives you confidence to go into a boxing gym. So every single area that you go into and practice facilitates the confidence for the next area. Does that make sense, guys? So confidence that you'll get from doing boxing will give you the confidence to go and swim. The confidence that swimming and boxing will give you the confidence to overcome or face, your social anxiety. It will give you the confidence to talk to people more. Then all that will give you the confidence to do public speaking. And then the public speaking will give you the confidence to start your own business. And then that will give you the confidence to make your own income, money. And then that will give you the confidence to move out of your parents, get your own place to stay. And then that will give you the confidence to get a relationship. So confidence breeds confidence. Okay. And I've still got a lot more to say today. So I'm going to keep the stream going, and I'm quite looking forward to more questions. Yeah, Paulius, everything's interlinked. Sometimes we forget that, and I forget that. No, keep questions coming. I've covered most of the thing. I'm going to cover a bit more. So now we can do a question time. I'll answer your questions, and then we'll go into the later part of the live stream. I'm not in a rush yet. I'm looking to probably go a bit longer today. It's Saturday. Hey, Martin, great to have you on. Just to quickly update you on what's been going on today, I've been talking about lifestyle changes for men, changing their lifestyle and doing things that I've been doing that are amazing, that make you feel good. So I can't speak. I don't know what you're doing in your life, Martin. I don't know what everyone's doing, but I just want to quickly go over to keep you up to speed, Martin. So I've spoken about the benefits of taking up boxing for guys, and you don't need to be a boxer. You don't need to get in fights. Don't worry, guys. Just the training of it, the discipline, the pad work, the skipping, the hitting the bag, it's life changing. And then we've got weight training for fitness. Then we've got swimming, we've got running. Doing these things builds confidence, and that translates onto more confidence when you're speaking to women, and it improves your mental health. So that's what we're talking about. Yeah, I've got some advice about feeling lost about career. Well, this is when you need to start asking yourself the brave questions. What is it you want to do? I'm sure you know what you don't want to do. So this is where I'm out here, and I'm asking all of you guys this question. What is your purpose in life? Or where is your talent? What would you like to do? It doesn't matter how even whatever your mind's telling you, or that's ridiculous, or that's too good, say it. At least tell me what it is that you want to do, or any idea, and then take the steps towards going towards doing that, and gradually do it, and then you'll be doing it. Well, it's interesting you asked me, do I think it's worth going into London during the week? Listen, Central London is probably the best place in the world to meet women in the daytime. It's a great practice ground, but there are other nice places in London. And I think if you keep going to Central London, sometimes it can become a comfort zone. It can get a bit stressful and boring. So explore other parts. I mean, I've been around different places in the world. I haven't been traveled everywhere. I've been enough places. I've been Poland, Prague, Germany, Spain, and approached. I've been all around London, West London, East London, Birmingham, Brighton, Portsmouth, Manchester. It's the same, really. I mean, it's not the same. There's different vibes and different atmospheres. So explore different places around London. Try Canary Wharf, try Camden, try East London, try South London, Greenwich, Hampstead, Notting Hill Gate, West London, Paddington. It's a big place, you know. So, you know, and I had a realization today, is that I love Central London and I live in Central London now, but lately I've had to have space from it. It's a bit stressful and heavy because of the vibration. People are always in that rushing state. As much as it's contradiction, because I love London. It's beautiful, you know, Piccadilly, all the area, but it's like everything, and that's a good point you mentioned today, those boss. Even something that's great, we need space from stuff. You know what I mean? Like, for example, I need space from you guys. You guys need space from me. I wouldn't do live streams every day in a row for 60 days. It would be too much. You'd get sick of it. So when you have space, you appreciate your friendships, yourself, and your relationship with London and Central London. And I think when you're going out and meeting women, you've always got to be mindful and conscious of how is your relationship with the area. Because when I first started going out in Central London, I loved it, my heart, the excitement, and I got probably better results. But when I started to get used to it, and it became a little bit, it just became what's the word? I can't remember the word, but it just started to get boring. So I started to go different places. Oh yeah, I need to tell you guys about my event coming up. So I'll tell you the date, guys. I've basically got it's a free event, so it's totally free. It doesn't cost anything, and it's called my Fearless event. And my Fearless event is all about teaching men, inspiring men, and sharing my story. Basically, teaching men to face their fears in their life. We're very simple, and helping them and coaching them and mentoring them to do that. So the Fearless event is going to be on the 5th of May on a Sunday. I'm really excited about this one. I run quite a few. And this, yeah, 5th of May, so note that in your calendar. It's going to be on a Sunday. It starts at 1 p.m. And it's going to be in Central London. So if you want to come, email me. You can come along. You can bring a friend. And I'm going to be doing a talk, mentoring session, and then we're going to do Q&A, and we're going to do some physical exercises. So we're going to do a little bit of pad work. We're going to do a little bit of public speaking practice. Then when we finish, we're going to go for tea, coffee, or a beer in a lovely St James's Park, or a nice place around there. I know a lot of places, and we're going to just connect. And you're going to be with myself and amazing like-minded people just like you. So you're going to be in the right company. And then also, I'm sure you guys are welcome after. After the event, obviously I go off because it's a free event. You might find some really good people to go out and practice speaking to women with, and you might build a good friendship. So these hopefully the connection. I'll be really honest. Listen, I'm very friendly and easygoing. I want people to come. Please don't come if you're not really serious and committed about facing your fears in your life and building your confidence, because it will just waste my time and it will waste your time. So this is for guys that are ready to take action, reading books. And some of the exercises I'm going to give you at the Fearless event are going to be, they're going to make you feel fearful. and then you're going to overcome them. And those experiences at the Fearless event will propel you and inspire you to go out, speak to women, improve your lifestyle, build your confidence, and find your purpose in your life. All those things, and help you with addictions, anything. It's life-changing when you're around this positive energy. So if anyone's interested in coming, just write yes in the live stream so I can get an idea of who's coming along. To be honest, I'm not focusing on the members area anymore. I used to charge for that. It feels like it doesn't feel right for me anymore. People are welcome to look at the videos on it. I don't even get the money from that anymore. I stopped. I think it's free to watch it now. So yeah, there's new, and also as well, guys. I can't go into it too much, but I've got some big things coming this year. Massive things, massive. I can't go into everything, but I'm working on some projects and really exciting stuff to come. And we'll be touching on the different things I spoke about today. A big vision to help a lot of guys, a lot more products and talks and videos to come and events. Amazing stuff and new interviews, and it's just big things coming. So that's about as much as I can say now. And the idea is as well, guys, is that, and you guys kind of know this already, I love women, you guys love women, and it is important to build your confidence with women, because women do like confident guys, but you need to, one of you said earlier, you've got to learn to love yourself and have a good relationship with yourself, and not have to rely on a woman or anyone to make you feel good entirely make you feel good. Obviously, of course, a woman's going to make you feel good when you're dating her or attracted her, and you're going to make her feel good. But you can't rely on that forever, because if a woman, unfortunately changes her mind or leaves you, or you have challenges, that's why it's important to have good friends and a good lifestyle, so that you're not focusing on your entire happiness on a woman giving it to you. No one can really do that for you. And if you are in that position, that's quite a vulnerable place to be at, where you're relying on other people to always make you feel good about yourself. And I've been there too. This is not an easy balance. So I'm not saying this teaching is easy. It's challenging for me, challenging for everyone. That's why it's worth it. That's why there's loads of value in it. But for those of you who want the challenge, you'll do it. That's why I said today is not about forcing. Today is not about dictating or preaching or judging. It's just about sharing a life-changing teaching that I found. I totally agree with you. Yeah, man. Of course, yeah, a good woman can bring a man so much happiness. But I'm trying to say, get yourself right. Martin, you're very welcome. I'm pleased. I'm so pleased you're in a relationship, man. Well done. And yeah, you can come along, because the event is as much a personal development than it is the dating event. It's probably, I'll be honest with you, the Fearless event is more about personal development than it is about going out and meeting women, but it also covers that. So great that you're coming, Martin, because you never stop improving. And I think when you're in a relationship, you still need to work on yourself, probably even more. You need, keep yourself attractive. And so yeah, you're welcome to come along. It'd be great to see you. And you guys can bring a friend as well if you like. You're very welcome. You bring whoever you want, even if you want to bring your girlfriends or your cousins or your brother. You're very welcome. And it's free as well. And I'm really excited about this event. So I just want to kind of get an understanding. Did you guys enjoy today's talk? Did it resonate? Did it make sense? Has it made you realize you need to improve things, or just be straight? Or did some of you not like it? Did you think, I don't like what he said? Come on, speak up. I like to get some feedback so we can improve the live streams. But I couldn't wait to share this today, because it's just been so much amazing. I'm going to talk about self-belief in a sec. We've got any more questions? Okay. Okay, let me just answer. Johnny, sometimes I feel frustrated that I don't have that personality that naturally draws people in. I can feel like a bit of a ghost in a crowd of people. Listen, I relate to that. I understand that. I'm a natural introvert. I felt those feelings too. Sometimes they come up for me as well, regardless of all the things I've achieved and that. Yeah, it's in St. James. It's opposite the coffee shop. But email me, please email me. It really bothers me when people don't make the effort to email me. I'm not doing things half-assed. If you want to come, email me, and then I'll email you the exact address time. You've got to email me, guys, to come. So cheers for that. The kind of people that are half committed, you've got to be 100%. And if you can't, have the common courtesy to send an email, then what chance have we got doing bigger things? So come on, guys, let's have basic manners here. I think for that one, Lesbos, it comes back to working on yourself. The more you work on yourself, the more you're going to feel less lonely, or like you can't attract people or draw them in. And I can feel you're doing really well. So you just stay on that path, and people will be drawn to you. So keep developing. Don't worry about it. Listen, if you can't make it, it's no problem. You've made the live stream. So for those of you who can't get to the Phyllis event, don't stress about it. That's what I'm learning lately. Don't stress about things too much. It's fine. You've made the live stream anyway. And maybe you're not meant to come. But for those of you who want to come, you're welcome. That's great. You're enjoying it. Okay. Right. What mindset should you have when approaching on the streets? You think about that. Good question. Well, there's several mindsets that I use and that I teach. But I think the best one, if I'm being honest, is where you don't expect anything when you approach women, which is a contradictory discipline. Because obviously most guys, of course, when we go up to a woman, we want to speak to her, want to ask her out, get a phone number and date her. If you can change your mindset to I'm already valuable and I'm just going to speak to women and just enjoy it, it doesn't have to go anywhere, they're more likely to be attracted to you and want to give you their number because you're not needy. So I think that's the best mindset. But an even better mindset is if you do all the lifestyle stuff that I've said here today, and then you go out after doing all these things, you're going to feel on a different level. It's phenomenal how you feel. You go and do a boxing session, and then you go out for an hour and speak to women. You guys tell me the difference. You go and swim for half an hour in a swimming centre or swimming pool for half an hour, and have a sauna, a shower, and then put your clothes on and some aftershave. Look, I'll show you guys. A bit of a laugh at aftershave. Here we go, look. So you spray some of this on, right? This is David Beckham. I've got some on. So you spray some aftershave on, and you do a swimming session or weight training session, and then you approach it, you're going to feel a different, spiritually in a different place. You're going to be in state. Your videos are great, bro. Strolling around London, approaching women is great. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. What can we do for the beginning? Please explain your questions, guys. Sometimes you write short questions. I don't know what you're talking about because I've been talking for an hour and I've covered a lot of different things, so I can't always guess what your question is. Make your questions clear and I can answer them better for you. Well, this is my whole point. Should you tell people that you're meeting women because people around you will judge you negatively? Well, if you've got people like that around you, around the wrong people. If you're around the right people, then they're not going to judge you and be negative about what you're doing in your life. And Johnny, we'll take your advice. Well, you're welcome, Jeremy, as always. Thanks for coming on my stream regularly, and Paulius as well. That's it, man. That's what, honestly, Paulius, that's what it's about. When you take up new hobbies, it creates new opportunities. It's amazing. You meet new people. Family members, don't talk to them about it. That's what I've learned. My mistake in the past would keep doing the same thing and getting the same result, maybe seeking approval from my family and then not getting it and then getting frustrated or feeling like they're not supporting you or they're not interested in what you're saying. Listen, if someone's not interested in what you're saying or what you're doing, family or friends, don't speak to them about it. Talk to someone who is interested. I'm interested in what you're doing because we're like-minded. That's why we're here. Find someone who is, and that will be the basis of your relationship because you'll both be interested in the same thing. How to be yourself when you approach women? It's a good question. You've got to be yourself. That's it. You've answered it. You've got to practice it, because only you know how to be yourself. I can't know how to be yourself for you. I can be myself for me. So I understand your question, but the answer is in the question. How to be yourself when you approach women? You be yourself. And I suppose to go further, you be your confident self. You be more honest. You be more genuine. You be more vulnerable, and then it will work out. And basically, on a deeper level, if you guys want me to go deeper into the teaching of changing your lifestyle to attract women and become more confident, when you're doing all of these lifestyle changes, like you're going to the gym regularly, you're quitting your addictions, you're around good people, you're eating better, you're getting stronger spiritually. You're teaching yourself to be stronger. I don't get your question, Tio. You got to elaborate. Can I say I'm looking friends, females? I don't understand. You have to elaborate. Very true. Yeah, sometimes you do have to keep things to yourself. It's not appropriate to tell people, because unfortunately, a lot of time people are not really interested in what you're interested in. But when you find people who are interested in what you're interested in, then of course they're going to be interested in what you have to say, which is why you guys are on the live stream now for an hour and I'm on it. Because we've all got the same passion. We're all passionate about improving our confidence. We're passionate about learning to be better with women. And we're passionate about personal development, which is what's brought us here. It's attracted all of us. So have the discipline, the intelligence to do what you can to not attract people that you can't connect with. And obviously, you can't change your family, but you can change what you say around them. You can still connect with your family by finding other mediums of conversations. If you're looking for female friends, you can find them out on the street or in public. Same thing. Approach them, be genuine, and then you become friends. Yeah, that's good. And it's a good practice. And a lot of people fail at this, and I have in the past, but I'm getting better at it. It's a nice practice to not talk bad behind people's back, because it's not nice for them, and it makes you bad for you. It's insecurity. So you work on these character traits. So the event, just to remind you, I've got the Free Phyllis event on the 5th of May, Sunday, 1 p.m. You guys are welcome to come down. It's going to be about conquering fear, building more confidence of women, learning how to meet and attract women in a very honest, natural way, and learning how to develop confidence in life, whatever that is. Could be making YouTube videos, could be public speaking, could be starting your own business, could be making a film, could be dancing, could be traveling, whatever it is that you want to do. Okay, something I'm going to cover. We're coming towards the end, so keep questions coming. Okay, this is something I've been learning lately. I want to share this with you. This has been a gift, guys. Okay, take action. I'm just writing this down. As well. It helps me to speak. Take action. Create what you love. All right? This is the law. This got me success in every area of my life. And it's helped me to get other people success. Guys all around the world. Take action and create what you love. And guess what? Here's the challenge for everyone, the mind. So the mind is always going to challenge you and say, you're not good enough. It's not the right time. It won't work out for you. You'll be judged, or you're going to be lonely, or you won't be able to handle it, or he's better than you, or that person's better than you, or you've always failed. You must not listen to that internal conversation. All that stuff's lies. It's all stuff that's happened in the past. It's all our natural human warrior, what people have said. when you take action, what happens is you bypass all of that interference in the mind. We'll end this on the mind. I'm passionate about mental health, and this live stream and all my work is all about raising awareness for people with mental health challenges and giving them hope. Because I struggled with mental health too. I've still been able to live an amazing life, and I don't want to keep bragging about it, but I changed my life, and I'm still improving and helping other people, and just meeting amazing people. So it's learning to be disciplined. It's going to be a great challenge for you, and it's thinking about things a different way. That's what I realized. I always used to say to myself, how can I get to the top in life, like be successful, but do what other people have done? And I was like, I have to think differently. I can't think like the majority of people, because not to judge them or I'm not being disrespectful, being as humble as I've been brought up, but they're doing something wrong. You've got people in the world living amazing lives. You've got people not living good lives, but they've both got the same amount of time on earth, talent, potential, but their habits and actions are different. So when you take action, regardless of how much fear you've got or anxiety or worry, that's going to be natural. When you take that action, things work out, and you go into the unknown. And we can never know exactly what's going to happen, but we have to trust that taking action and doing what you love. So I don't know everything about what you guys love. If you took action from today, your life's going to change. And that's what changing your lifestyle is about, and building confidence is about taking action. Becoming a practical person, becoming someone who just gets on with it and does it. And that's the example I want to be to other men. And that's what I'm doing, and that's what I'm being. And I feel really good about myself. And I know what it feels like to not feel good about yourself. Believe me, I know what it feels like to not want to live. And I know what it feels like to be lonely and afraid. And I know what it feels like to feel good about yourself and love life and be excited and want to help people and be excited about all of it, about growing, about meeting great women, about, meeting famous people, meeting people that inspire you, or going to nice places, or being able to talk to another person about your insecurities, things that you thought you can't share, all these things that you want to do and get out, breaking out of the fears of being judged, by whoever, our family, if we even feel that. And that might not always be true, or friends, or wonderful feeling. Do I think everything happens for a reason? To a large degree, yes. Obviously, people getting terminally ill, I can't agree with that. I can't justify that. And certain things happen in the world that they're just too evil. So I can't say that happens for a reason. I personally can't agree on that. But generally, I think things do happen for a reason, to a certain degree. But I don't have all the answers. I'm not God. But yes and no. That's what I kind of believe. And that's another thing, a trick of the mind. You must not allow your mind to go, well, I wish I took action earlier. I'm too old. You're not too old. Now's the time. So I didn't take action for the first 15 to 20 years of my life. I felt like I lost. I started to take action at 22 years of age, and I wanted to do it way before those years. So everyone, we all waste time or lose time, but now you can make up for it. So, take action, do what you love. And most of the things don't cost any money. It's free to take action. It's free to talk on YouTube. It's free to talk to a woman. It's free to create an event. It's free to do a live stream. That's cool. You're in your 30s. I'm in my 30s. I'm 35. So you're still a young man. I mentor people that are 40s and 50s. So just continue now. And, you've got a lot of growth anyway. Guys who are in their 20s are not going to have the intelligence you do and the experience. So it's an advantage if you're in your 30s, if you're in your 40s. How did my friends react when I started taking action? Well, initially, they kind of thought it was cool. And then as I continued and started becoming more successful, I lost all my friends. But that was a long time ago. But they weren't true friends. And then I met more positive friends. So you do lose to gain in this life. It is part of life. It's just that's just how it goes. But ultimately, where do I get this motivation? I'll tell you right now. Number one is pain. I have a lot of pain from my past. So do you guys do. That's why you're on my live stream. I have a lot of pain. I have a lot of voices. So do you guys do. I have a lot of voices that tell me I'm not good enough. I have a lot of voices that tell me I don't have a right to do what I'm doing. I have a lot of voices that tell me it's dangerous. But I don't believe these voices. And I'm not living in fear and insecurity and low self-esteem and doubt. I want to live it. So pain and love motivates me. The truth motivates me. Pain, love, and truth and honesty. I knew in my own heart when I was younger that anyone could be successful if they wanted to. That any guy could overcome anything: mental illness, drugs, alcohol, crime, abusive relationships. He could turn his life around if he really wanted to. I personally believe in God. I'm not telling you guys to do anything. That's not my business. So, but pain is a big motivator. I use my pain, and I literally do. The pain, it transforms into like it heals me, positivity and love, and I help other people to do the same. So those things, and I don't want to be a coward. I don't want to die a coward and be a coward. I want to let my ancestors down. I don't want to let you guys down. So my pain is my fuel. My pain is my ink. See this pen? I'm making notes here as I'm doing this live stream, and the pain that we have when we're young men in our hearts and our minds, like Eckhart Tolle said, I use the pain and transform it into consciousness, into energy. And now I'm in a lot less pain because of moving forward and creating. How would you react when you were rejected by women? Well, if you're asking me how I used to react, not good, not good. I'd be emotional. I'd be an emotional wreck. So I would be probably, convincing them to take me back, needy. Then I'd be crying in private, even as I consider myself. I'm not trying to be a tough guy, but I've always been a masculine, quite a tough street kid, who is also a nice person, gentle. It would affect me, and then I'd think I weren't good enough. I'd get suicidal thoughts, depressed. But now I'm a lot more experienced, confident. I'm not perfect. Of course, I can still be hurt. I do a lot better now. I get over it. I generally get over rejection better. So it was something that I had to work on. So these deeper truths that we're now talking about, you guys are asking me about, these things are coming out because these things are important to you. And that's why I was nudging you to bring this out, because keeping this all in causes problems in your life. You've got to get it out and move past it. Well, yeah, I mean, I think so. I think most people can sense if you've got lots of anger. I mean, generally people can, they can't. They can't sense everything, but some people can. But it's a positive message. Everyone's got pain. Everyone's got negative voices. Everyone's been through stuff in the past. You can change it. This is the message of all of the greats, poets, writers, successful people, and it's constantly being all of the methods and the stories and the ways are left for everyone to do. How to stop feeling so drained after socializing. I have space. Very important. You're probably an introvert naturally, like me. So I feel drained too if I socialize a lot. So you need to go and have space, go for walks, swimming, sleep, lay down, music, ways of desensitizing, not getting away. So yeah, I'm an introvert too, but I practice my extroverted side. So just space. Space is healthy. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Please subscribe to the channel. That would be great. And I always like you commenting on my videos. I'll answer them and share anyone who you think can benefit or would like my channel, my teaching. Give them a Johnny Berba, share it, direct them to the channel, invite them to a live stream, and come to my Fearless event on the 5th of May. I'd love to see you guys down there. We can meet in person, and it's going to be nice. We're going to have a nice coffee. Everyone is really honest and open, no pressure at all. So we're coming to the end now. I can't think of anything more. I think I've said most of it. These are the main points. And the main concept of today is that if you improve your lifestyle, you're going to build your confidence, and then you're going to be more confident with women, and you'll have true self-confidence. You're welcome. Yeah, that'd be nice, Paulus. I'm sure we'll meet one day. That'd be good. We've met on the live stream. So I kind of run out of what to say now. I've been speaking for over an hour. You're welcome. All of you are welcome. Thanks for coming on the stream. And it's really important that you go and do these things. And I know it's, you've got to face your fears, but it's worth it. And you can get used to facing fear. You can. I do it. I'm living it. You can learn to deal with that feeling. You really can. You're welcome. With the blushing, I think that comes down to getting over embarrassment, social embarrassment. So practicing getting around people, again, going to the gym, improving your lifestyle so you feel better, swimming, physical exercises, I think would help to calm the blushing down. But I'm not an expert in that, but I've worked with people before who've had that, and I found they've improved as they've built their confidence from changing their lifestyle and taking part in activities. You're welcome, Jeremy. So that's it. I enjoyed it. Enjoy the process. Good luck with what you guys are doing. Cheers, Les Boss, and I'll see you in the next live stream. And I'm hoping to see you guys at my Fearless event on the 5th. I'm also going to be uploading a new video probably tonight or tomorrow. It's me hitting the pads in the gym. I want to demonstrate and show guys I'm having fun and to inspire them. Also as well, looking to make like new YouTube videos. I'm just trying to get my hands on a good cameraman at the moment. That will come about, and I want to film a video at some point of me going out speaking to women. That would be nice as well. So yeah, and remember, guys, you can check out my 30-day online anxiety program as well. If you want a program that's online, it's got 20 videos. It has all infield demonstrations of me, and it breaks down the approach, the conversation, the body language. I'll leave the link here for anyone who wants to pick up. It's sold a lot of copies. It's only cheap. It's only £39. It's got amazing value. Oh yeah, also as well, get on my mailing list because I send out newsletters giving you tips on how to overcome porn addiction, how to build confidence. I talk about how to improve with women, and it's it's a written newsletter, and I write my own newsletters. I think you guys would really enjoy it if you like reading. And you can get on the newsletter by just going to my website. There's a box, there's a page where you enter your email, and then you'll get a free video as well. I've made a video, so you get a free video course. And so yeah, all right. So I don't recommend books. I never do. I never recommend books to people. I always recommend people dive into their fears. That's way more valuable. I'm not sure what the next live stream will be. I have to go away, think about it, see what comes. But I really wanted to cover lifestyle changes today. In the next live stream, I might delve more into attraction and women and what I've learned about women and relationship things like that. I might cover that, rejection. But there's going to be loads of content. We've got big things coming. We've got talks, events, products, so much more coming. I'm going to be going on quite a few interview shows. I'm getting a lot of invitations now. So you guys, I think you guys would enjoy that, because I like watching interviews with people that I'm interested in, because you get to see them in a different light, their stories. And again, I only go on people's interview shows if I like them and I think they're honest and it's good. I turn some down, but I've got a few coming up, great people. So you'll be able to see me on their channels and and doing interviews and sharing my story and stuff. So I'm really looking forward to that. And if any of you have got any channels, or you want to start your own thing, then and you want to interview me, I'm happy to do that. Just let me know. So yeah, I'm kind of at a stage now where I'm putting myself out there more now because I want to help more people, and I'm pushing my own limits and fears to help other people do the same. And I'm having some fun along the way, so it's fun. I'm enjoying it. So thanks for being a part of it, and as always, thanks for the support, because without the support of you guys on the channel and the videos, and a lot of the people over the years who've traveled over and worked with me, it's just, I don't even have any words. It wouldn't be possible, would it? So thank you very much, and I'll see you guys soon. Good night.